everyone, Raptor here. As you can see, I'm back in FTB, ready for another episode. Now, after last episode where I did a lot of rambling about Thumbcraft and so forth, I did get myself another star, which I intend to make the warding focus today. I didn't want to skip over that because it just seems like something is bound to happen when I do the crafting, and I want to make sure I record it and talk about a few other things that I kind of realized after the episode. For one, being that I did a lot of rambling about the new research system, and being honest, without actually giving it a shot myself. A lot of the documentation available at the moment for 4.1 is not very clear how the system works, and I try to explain to the best of my knowledge, which wasn't very much at the moment because I didn't try it beforehand. I guess that's the best way to put it. I should have tried it beforehand and failed miserably, but I'm pretty sure I would have caught on pretty quick how the system worked. I've actually done quite a bit of research already. Not quite a bit, but I've done a bit, especially Golomancy, because I was hoping to get this one, which I haven't bought yet. I wanted to buy it now to show you guys that I finally found the alchemy core for the golems. And this is pretty much the one I'm going to need for having a golem to fill up my essence jars. I thought it was the advanced one, which I did the research for it as well. I tried the tallow golems as well, because I'm pretty sure these are the ones you use for alchemy. Obviously, you can put the alchemy core in any of them, but I don't know why. Maybe older version of Thumbcraft you needed to have tallow golems for anything like magic related. I don't know. I still have to kind of look around and see what each one does, what exactly the flesh golem does, and obviously iron golem. I'm pretty sure that's for like fighting and guarding and stuff like that. But I'm not sure what the flesh golem does exactly, so I still have to do a bit of research. And actually, I think this is the best way to probably demonstrate what I'm rambling today about not actually trying to research before. I mentioned a website that kind of helped you out with the steps along the way between different items here. Like for example, here you have 1, 2, 3 slots in between. In the website, all you have to do, which I linked in the last episode, if you didn't check it out, you can go back one episode and look at the description. The link is there. But yeah, pretty much you looked at the items, you input which aspect you have, like the starting one and the ending one, and how many steps you have in between. In this case, there's only 3 steps in between, and it will give you the most optimized or the best route to take. Now, this is a normal research. I've seen easier ones, but I've also seen harder ones. So it's a pretty good demonstration on how to do it. Now, this is not really a tutorial because obviously I'm still learning the system, but I've gotten decent enough that I've done harder ones already on my own without the website, which I've actually found to be not only more you feel better after doing it, you feel accomplished after doing it, is the best way I want to put it. And after some I wouldn't say harsh comments, but very ignorant comments from my part on the last episode, saying that I didn't really like it, and how can you say I don't like it without actually trying? So that's why I wanted to focus another episode on this, even though it just feels like I'm hammering Thumbcraft like episode after episode. It's just something I had to do and actually get out there and demonstrate a bit. Obviously, Thumbcraft 4.1 has been out for a few weeks now, I believe. So it's not something new, but I just wanted to kind of get it over with and explain how this works. Alright, so pretty much the way I've done it, like mentally processed what I'm supposed to be doing here, I look at any of the starting ones. You can obviously start anywhere, actually, and you don't have to loop them like you did with the last research that there can only be one path. You can actually make a cross in between these two if these blocks here weren't disabled. You could actually make an X and just crisscross all the different aspects in between. So it's very open to interpretation. I don't think that's the best choice of word, but there's lots of different ways to do the same research. Let me just put it that way. Obviously, the website will give you probably the best, fastest, or quickest, most efficient way of doing it, I guess, is the best way to put it. Alright, so pretty much what you do is you look for the aspect, in this case it's Spiritus, I forgot the name of it, I just knew there was the gas one, which has Victus and the Death one. So I have Victus over here, this one has water and earth, and no, actually, the permutation has water. Alright, so pretty much I already know that my best route here is probably to go to Victus. So I just put Victus here, Then Victus has water. Put water here. And then water actually is a component of Permutatio. And it's not linking quite there. So what I usually like to do is actually make an extra jump. Obviously, this is where the website can come in handy because you make it the more efficient route instead of crisscrossing to get an extra step. So pretty much what I do now is get something that has water in it. Let's see, does Herba have water? Let me just kind of quickly scan here. Something that has water. Right. Ice has water, but I only have 10 of these, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find something that I have a lot of that has water. Something that I can just easily just waste one research aspect thingy on here. Permutation is something I need. I only have 2 of those, so I just want to find something else that might have water and I have a lot of. Alright, for example, Vitreous. Vitreous I have 225 of and has water. So what I can do is just dump it here, and I get that little extra step in between them, because otherwise the water one wouldn't reach all the way up here. And then go all the way for Aqua, and it links to Permutatio. So there you go. Now, I have an Aqua here, which is actually the closest route to the next one. I could go this way, but that's another 4 steps in between. So I'm just going to try to do the shortest route first, see if it's easier. It has Modus, and it has Aqua. Now, I know... Oh, actually, there you go. It's a direct link, pretty much, because Modus is made of Aqua. So pretty much all I have to do really here is, let's see, what's the best way to do it here? I'm getting a little bit confused. I could go with Permutatio here, Aqua, and then Permutatio again. I'm pretty sure this should work. Ah, there you go. So that linked, because they're components of each other. So that's connected there, and all I'm missing now is connecting this the food one. I forgot what it's called. Corpus, or flesh, I guess. It's not really food. There's another one for food, I think. I don't know. It's flesh, which is the death one and the bestia one, which is over here. And this one has motors as well. So all I have to do really here is put this, and it will connect to motors. Then go to the life one over here, and then wait, BC again. Yep, there you go. And that's pretty much how you do it. I'm not sure how long it took me, but not very long. Unless you have 2 monitors that you can look at the recipe, or a big enough monitor that you can run Minecraft and the website at the same time, and then quickly go back and forth and changing the different aspects and the different steps along the way, then maybe that way it will be faster. But I think this process of actually trying it yourself, it takes a little bit longer than usual until you start getting the hang of the different aspects, like I mentioned last time. That still holds true. You still have to pretty much almost memorize all the aspects if you want to be really efficient. Obviously, that's not really necessary thanks to the I'm not sure if it's actually from Thaumcraft or maybe NEI that does it, that gives you the little the composition of the aspects, or maybe Wayla. I don't know. I'm not really sure, so I don't want to credit the wrong person and maybe piss some makes more confusion more than there is already. But yeah, I don't know what mod introduces this little overlay thing that shows you what they're composed of, but that really does help a lot. Even if you don't know, you can quickly go through them and see which one has a particular aspect you're looking for. So that's the best way I can explain it. If you don't understand, make sure you leave me a comment, and I'll try to answer the best I can. But I don't know, it feels like it's pretty self-explanatory at this point on how you do it. But yeah, I don't know, it feels better, obviously, than using the website. It feels a bit cheaty. I just said it felt a bit cheaty, but if you don't have any other choices, it's still a pretty decent way of doing your research, I guess. Right, so I'm not going to do any golem stuff today unless I have spare time. I wanted to get the warding one done, because in between episodes I plan to actually do some digging and messing around with actually building myself the room where I'm going to have all the mobs spawning and stuff like that. Alright, so warding, arcane infusion. I have my nether star. I just got to get myself some quicksilver, some quartz, some order, and some earth. Alright, so let's just get all these things I need. Alright, so I'm going to need some order shards. I'm just going to put a few things away. Actually, I'm going to need this. so I can keep an eye on what other things I need. Alright, so I'm just trying to organize my my thing here. Is it air shard? I already forgot what it was. Pretty sure it was air shard. Nope, it was earth. Oh, well, I guess I wasn't too sure, I guess. Right, so let's see here. Some earth shards and some quartz. Obviously, I'm grabbing a whole bunch of this stuff, just in case something knocks off around the infusion altar. What else do I need? Quicksilver. Alright, so I need some quicksilver, which I have plenty of as well. Alright, so luckily I have everything I need as far as items go. So now, before I go ahead and mess something else up, I need 10 cognito, 25 ordo, 25 terra, and 25 tutamen, or whatever that's called. Alright, 25 terra I'm good on. I do have my outfit on. Yep, okay. So I have my 20 terra I'm good for. Tutamen, and what's the other one that I needed 25 of? Ordo. Alright, so ordo should be good. 23 actually. So I need to get a bit more ordo in here. Alright, so now I don't have any automated systems, so I have to actually do this manually. So that's why I mentioned that I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I don't know why I have 2 of those metallum ones. But let's see if I have any tutamen. I don't believe I have any of that stuff. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm referring to. Alright, so I don't have any tutamen, whatever it's pronounced. And I need a bit more ordo. And cognito, I don't have any of. Alright, so it's quite a few things here that I'm going to need to get going. Alright, what stuff does cognito... what's incognito, I guess? Let's see, cognito. I think I passed it. Alright, I have... Oh, papers have it. Okay, that's nice. Research parchments and brains. Alright, let's see. Research fragments. What are they called? Fragments? Oh, there you go, fragments. Okay, knowledge fragments. Alright, so what's this? What's in here? Alright, just cognito. That's good. Alright, so I can just... Because at this point, I don't want to mess around too much with actually... Alright, what's in here? Do I have elementum? I don't want to waste any elementum at the moment because... Actually, I don't mind wasting elementum. Because now I realize that there's also something now that I can automate some of these processes to make elementum. So it's not as valuable as it used to be because you can just automate it. Right, so you know what? I'm just going to dump that in there. Let that start cooking. I'm going to grab a jar. I actually have a jar already laying around here, so I'm just going to grab a few of these empty ones. Yeah, grab a few of these empty ones. Obviously don't need this many. And how is this filling up? Alright, so that's filling up nicely. Should have, I don't know how many it should have. Those should be empty because it's only one aspect. I think I only put 3 in there, and there's 8, so that should be all I need. So just grab that, and I have 24 cognito. Only needed 10, but that's not bad having a little bit extra of that stuff. Alright, just in case something bad happens. I need some more ordo, so let's quickly look at ordo. Trying to do as quickly as possible, but obviously there's a lot of things to do. Ordo, let's look for, oh, passed it again. Oh my god, a lot of things have ordo. Trying to think of something that might have ordo that doesn't have other things. This is gonna be a tough one actually. I don't think anything here only has ordo. So I think my best choice here is probably maybe that quarried stone. I think that's where it is, quarried stone. Might have the least amount of other things. Quarried stone. Alright, it has I think Saxum and Lux is the other stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna grab a bit of this stuff. I'm gonna grab just 16 of this. Should be more than enough. Alright, so I'm just dump that in there and get that cooking. Tutamen. Tutamen, pretty much any kind of armor has it. Let me just quickly switch out from armor and get downstairs. I have some armor over here. Lots of different armor. Actually, grab this broken pieces. Oh, and this actually has ordo as well. I could have just done that. Yeah, because I have some broken pieces here of armor that I wouldn't mind just getting rid of. Alright, so that took forever and a day. So let's just grab this guy and get some of the recipe going. Put that there, that there. Try to keep it as symmetrical as possible and keep the flux down under control. Actually, I need quartz as well, don't I? Yep. Alright, so this is actually a full... I don't think I've ever done a full... what is this called? Infusion before. We're about to find out how well this goes. Oh, let me just make sure I switch out to my outfit. And here it goes. Keeping my eye on everything. Some turrets going in there. Alright, so that's done. So far so good. I have a lot of crystals, nitor, heads everywhere, candles, and everything is as symmetrical as I believe I can make this. Alright, so far so good. Order's going in now. Surprised how well this is going so far. Cognito, last piece of the puzzle, and now it's going to start absorbing the pieces. Alright, so it's absorbing the shards. Which one's it absorbing now? Okay, this one over here. Alrighty. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Don't do that. Alright. So far, only one small complication. Ha! Cool. Alright, so I got my wand focus here. How is it that you do this? Forgot what it was. Maybe. Control Shift. Oh well, I forgot what it was. Always forget the keybinds for this game. Ah, there you go. Alright, so I just choose my thing. Alright, so that's pretty much it. And then I just can't break that block right there. So that's pretty much all it takes really. And remove the warding. So that's kind of nice. It uses up a few things. I wonder what it uses exactly. It uses Ordo, Aqua, and Terra. Alright, so that's not too terribly bad. Got plenty of that stuff in my R nodes outside. Alright, so I believe there's a pretty good wrapping up going, guys. What I'm going to do in between episodes is make sure I find an area where I can set my mob spawning thing. That's how dark it is. I still have to do the lighting system up here. I completely forget with the night vision of this guy. Can I not do it with the quartz in my hand? What is up with this? Oh, by the way, I mentioned quite a few episodes ago now, I believe, why I couldn't just grab the full set is because the stand needs a redstone signal. If you just put a regular redstone torch underneath it, then you can just grab the full set without just grabbing one piece at a time. Just, you know, shift right click, or yeah, just shift right click and you grab the full set and you're set. Pun intended. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. Until next time, bye.